You get into like the real business world and you realize my metrics and stats are disparate. They're all over the place. They're just hard to make sense of. And this dashboard allows you to now make sense of it. You can build curated charts and a display of information that could be relative to other information, because HighLevel does that. You can pump it into custom fields or custom values or all these things that now you can create these relational visual representations of how are things going. Let's talk HighLevel.
Let's do it. Yeah. I usually do it's everybody's favorite time of the week. But we already have an intro.
Yeah, I guess.
But let's go high-level hot takes with Matt.
We're doing some hot takes today, and I'm excited because if you're in the high-level space, if you're even considering SaaS, this plays on two levels. I actually think this is going to have the biggest impact on SaaS sales from a demo call out of any other feature that HighLevel has. And I also think it's relevant if you use HighLevel in general. So for a little bit of context here, business insights, business intelligence, BI, this is $1 billion industry in and of itself. You've got huge platforms like Tableau, and there's, I forget the name of what Google calls theirs now. Data Studios, what they used to call it. They renamed it here. It's business intelligence, business analytics, visualizing quickly your scoreboard. How am I doing? Right. Good, bad, ugly, otherwise. And HighLevel, for years, has gone through this journey of that dashboard, the first thing that you see. So let's talk to this first. For many times, this was the giveaway. Because you come to a software and is it that unique to have a logo on the top left, menu on the left side, and your information happening in the center there? Not that revolutionary. Go to HubSpot, it looks the same. Go to go to Sales Pipe, looks the same. There are all these it's sort of like the CRM feel of that's it. The menu's on the left, the logo's on the top left, and the content is in the center here. So not that crazy. But the dead giveaway for HighLevel was that they had the same dashboard. It was actually they had the red, yellow, green funnel and chart there, and it was the default chart, and you always saw it, and immediately you look at it HighLevel, I see it. 2 seconds, I know exactly what it is. HighLevel now has the ability to not only edit dashboards, but snapshot dashboards. So what do I mean by this? You can create your own dashboard. What are the key performance indicators, those KPIs, those metrics that are relevant for your customer? This means if you're in a niche, you could start to customize it, be this is, for my niche, I can use their language. That still might be leads, appointments, but then they might be called patients or members or clients, whatever the language is specific to your niche, you can start to apply in there. Or if you've got a method, this is the amazing thing inside of HighLevel. Some people are getting traction by selling a method. I'm running challenges. Well, great. Now your dashboard is a challenges dashboard. It shows here are how my ads are doing. Here's how many leads I got. Here's how many registrants I got. Here's how many shows I got. Here's how many day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. And so now you have this challenge dashboard. Two things about that is, in general, the CRM space or HighLevel is a business all-in-one tool. A lot of the value is, one, you have to glue it together, but also it's if it's working. That's the idea. You should be better equipped to know, is my marketing effective or ineffective? Should I do more of something, less of something else? It's surprising how simple this is, but how complicated it is. You get into the real business world and you realize my metrics and stats are disparate. They're all over the place. They're just hard to make sense of. And this dashboard allows you to now make sense of it. You can build curated charts and a display of information that could be relative to other information, because HighLevel does that. You can pump it into custom fields or custom values or all these things that now you can create these relational visual representations of how are things going. The other thing is that's the starting screen. You log in. What do you see? You see the dashboard. And so as far as a demo process goes, we used to have a product. We used to have a tool that was our dashboard customizer that just lets you do exactly this. We've since sunset it because why? We don't need to do it anymore. HighLevel's doing it. We do have our theme builder, so you can change the style from the default. So HighLevel by default has their color scheme there, but now you could use our theme builder, or if you're good at custom CSS, you could just customize the look and feel. But now you can actually customize the metrics and the categories of things that are visualized there. And so I think from a business intelligence perspective, super valuable problem to solve. Just that alone, there are people who, I remember back in the day, there's a company called grow.com. That's all they do is BI. They just visualize your data. And I think their minimum package was around $2,000 a month. And so they're oh, you want to have a chart? $2,000 a month. Now HighLevel, that's one of 50 features is you can now visualize the data. So you could sell it as, hey, we can create custom dashboards. Because
Yep.
in a sub account, you can have multiple custom dashboards. So that's one angle, is like, it is now actually visualizing data is a product in and of itself. And it is now, 1/50th of the high level feature set, and just as robust. Like, they've gotten to the point that like pulls all the data, all the chart types, everything you want and could look for and expect there, they now have inside of dashboards. And you can create templates here in terms of like, what does it look like for each client, getting a starter template where it's got those things kind of pre-programmed for them. And you can even use it to reinforce if you've got a methodology, like this is a challenge dashboard, or this is an SLO dashboard, or this is a free plus shipping dashboard, whatever it might be. And so, so many good things going on in dashboards. I realize I can't spend enough time on it. So what I did is put together a training. If you want to go deep on this, it's hlportals.com/dashboards. I think it's plural. It'll probably work either way. hlportals.com/dashboard or dashboards. We'll make sure it goes to the same place. And if you want to go deep on it, I've got some cool stuff there that could be helpful for you as you're trying to learn about this and learn how to snapshot it and get some more practical examples of where I see it working well for you as well. If you're running high level, getting clients, and you're like, man, I just feel a little bit blind. Even though I know the data's there, I just don't know the best way to navigate it. This has been the biggest gift. Is there are certain things I just get like reported to daily. Just happens.
Mm-hmm.
It just hit me in the face with it. And then there's other things where it's like, I just have it there recurringly also show me. That's like a lot of folks will just log into Stripe. That's one dashboard. It's like, oh, I can just see it. I go and look and see. But to be able to pull in that data into high level in that same place and get a little bit more granular in terms of, usually your sales journey, your activation journey, and then your ascension retention journey. Those 3 or 4 big buckets of where your customers are going through will help you to see quickly what needs to be improved or what just needs to be amplified.
That's awesome. I think dashboards have been huge in the agency space or running a business forever. And being able to simplify that, bring it into a single place, and then for your own business and for your sub accounts, pretty powerful.